Welcome to the video. Thanks for joining me. In this video today I want to talk about a simple tip which is very powerful to help bring peace and togetherness, unity in your relationships, and to help bring you more peace. And that is when you're talking to somebody either on Facebook or in person, of course, instead of most people project and you doing this, you're doing that, why won't you just be friendlier? You're judging me, you're resisting, you're doing this, you're just people are just, because I saw it on Facebook, people saying people are just sheep. So I find what happens in relationships is we often talk about other people or the other person who we don't like and we have a problem with. Rarely do we talk about ourselves. So this video I want to promote the idea of talking about ourselves. So start more sentences with I instead of you. So often you is followed by a criticism. You don't do this, you never do that, you're always this, you need to stop doing this, you need to start doing this, or I'm sick and tired of this. So instead of being blaming or critical or negative, so everything like blaming, critical, insulting, unfriendly, that's all called negative. So we can divide everything into either negative or positive. So that's a simple way and a fairly friendly description if you want to say to people in your partner, in your relationship, or a friend or family member you're dealing with or having struggles with. Simply, you could consider the idea of just simply using the words negative or positive. I'd like more positivity. Please let us both try not to be negative with each other, because we both feel it when somebody is negative. If they're resisting, judging, it feels it's negative, and it's not a nice experience for anybody. And start talking about, I would so instead of saying people are sheep or people just like to judge, a lot of the time this can be an ego trip of trying to make it sound better. So I'd like to talk about me right now, okay? So I want to practice what I'm saying. Okay, here we are now, Owen Fox speaking. I've noticed in myself that I judge people sometimes, and I'm sorry for this and it feels bad. These are things you can say. It's just an idea. You can say it whatever way you want in your relationship. It could be to your boss, your employee, anybody, your mum or your dad, your son or your daughter. And I'm telling you, you'd make such a good example if you can speak genuinely and fearlessly and authentically from your heart. So I feel fearful sometimes. Talk about your emotions. Like I know sometimes humans, and me especially, like we can have this tendency to judge, to resist, to be negative, and it's something I'm working on. This is what you could say, for example. So it's a very non-imposing, non-aggressive way of speaking to somebody, and you know, when people hear you laying it on the line about what you do wrong or your inadequacies, that opens their door. So then when you can follow it up and say, you know, it'd be really lovely if both of us, or you as well included, and you can have a laugh then because you've already talked about your stuff. If we could both just be a bit, you know, more positive, you know, friendlier, make some more effort, because I've noticed sometimes I forget to make effort. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I do this, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I am what I'm telling other people about what they are doing. I am the doer of what I sometimes incriminate others to be doing. So if we can just be genuine and serious, like this is truthful stuff which any of us can say. We all do what we want others to do. So this leads me on to the golden rule, but that'll be another video. So stay tuned for that. This other video will be brilliant because it's my most favourite thing to talk about. And you'll notice that from my energy right now. This video is just a short reminder to help you to consider this and contemplate it, and to practice this non-imposing, peaceful way of communicating, forging and improving and expanding much better, more positive relationships. And lastly, being actually genuine with yourself instead of denying. To project less and put on other people less, and to put on yourself more. And when you do this, there's freedom. I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. Lots of love. Sending love, appreciation and gratitude for you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful. Do consider sharing on social media, friends, family. I do one-to-one coaching below, spiritual and health coaching. I also have a herb shop, higherselfherbs.com, for body, mind and spirit and emotions. Herbs are wonderful. So that's Higher Self Herbs. And please do, of course, if you're interested in my videos, check out my 2 books below. I've got 2 books. My most recent book is Emotional Mastery. I think it's really good. In my opinion, I really liked it, as has my partner. 69 pages. This is a pretty short book and it's big enough print, so that's a really nice book in my opinion. So, is there anything else? Not really, so subscribe if you're new and give us a like and a comment and ask me any questions if you feel like sharing any of your stories. Okay, bye now.